Success isn't about money.
All right, big.
It's about
I think I've got enough
lots
time
of
to do one more
money.
big run. Let's be the infinite that killed us. Let's do it. Full scum mode. Give me the bushel immediately. Coward. That build just needs burn core. Yeah, legitimately, with burn core on that build, oof. Oof. It's a completely different run. How do I gift this man things? There should be a... I think there's a donate link still at the bottom of the panels or something like that. But that works just as well. Key Lime Lemon Pie, thank you very much for the subscription at Tier 1. Enjoy your emotes and chat, and welcome to the Republic. I mean, a silver matchbox opening, and then probably cinders. These are legs. You need very little to have your legs under you.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
Oh my god. Kino, you only sell non-weapon items, and that's all I'm interested in right now, because I got the matchbox.
With no weapons, leave with big bargains.
If I'm honest, I think I just take Fixer Upper and field it. I don't think I stay here and roll and go for... Jewelry activates every 3 seconds. I could take that and then roll. It's just... I could take Cash Register and Fixer Upper, and I could get very, very powerful quite quickly. Like, that's a lot of economy. I almost certainly win day one just off the fact of having a matchbox and the cinders. Yo, Key Lime Lemon Pie, thank you very much for gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the community.
Slow down.
Much appreciated.
Breathe.
It's very, very kind of you. I hope each of them also enjoy their emotes in chat. Says, please never stop posting all your videos too much. I have no intent to stop. If anything, I'm trying to do it more. Thank you kindly, Keeline. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the economy play here.
For the good of all.
It's time for big economic plays.
Now this is
Fins, big bite for 15 HP and 5 regeneration. 5 regeneration can win you a bunch of early fights. Actually got me into this game. I love it so much. I'm gonna lurk for the rest of the stream. Enjoy.
Go
Thank you
ahead,
very kindly again.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
They do have barrel. I can't actually overcome that. Evena says, am much late, sup sad. Got a lot of cleaning though, so quite productive. Well done. How's the game been treating you? Alternatingly good and bad. Had a couple of struggle street runs, and one of them actually managed to bring it all the way back around. And in this one, I'm absolutely just giving in.
All carrot,
I took the matchbox.
no ball.
We're going. We're doing it. Yeah, I think Silver Barrel might have been one of the only things that beats me there. Red envelope is here. 10 gold matters. But defense grid. At the start of each fight, gain shield equal to 10% of your max health. That immediately triggers the charge of Bushel. Which, like, it's really optimistic for me to be talking about Bushel right now. But here it is.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
In the second part of this store.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Alright, apparently just speaking with confidence doesn't cause it to occur. Imagine my surprise. Lost great. Midsworth. Midsworth, I could sell you the cash register. I don't have any problem selling you a cash register. I'm not going to, though. Let's go to the coconut crab. I disagree. I think your mod was weak. You had 3.3 DPS with 1 SPS in 5 regen. Expect that to lose to about 50% of day 1 boards. I'm definitely weaker than I thought I was, but I still do think that, like,
You seem like a nice person.
with regen and shielding, that, like, there are a lot of builds that just don't even come near you. Speaking of shielding, that's a seashell I can field. And jungle ruins. I'm gonna need income. Buy bronze tier spare change. I'm gonna take the bronze tier item, literally just help me fill out this field. Washi Wally Bird, that has multicast. Curio has bronze tier neutral items, but it's time for Keena's non-weapon items. Piggyback, yeah. Whistle Bonsai and Piggles. I don't really like Piggles that much.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Marbles. When you use an adjacent item, charge this 1 second. It slows 2 small items for 2 seconds. Fixer-upper is on one side, matchbox is on the other. This is going to trigger a lot faster now. I'll save my money. I don't think the Pinata's HP is going to make too much difference to us.
My people.
This board should be a lot better now that the matchbox will actually trigger. Like, it will scale burn higher rather than lower. Oh yeah, Bird is faster than Fixer at the moment. I'll swap him. Alright, I just need as much additional burn as I can get on the matchbox, and then I need to find shielding alongside what I'm currently doing. If eating contest is going to show up right now, it's showing up against small items. Literally one of the things I need the most right now. And I'm still going to take the upgrade. 150 max HP is so much. Finn's Big Bite, more as a percentage of max HP? It's probably even worth going for the 5 additional regen over the top of heal or shield here. I could see healing being good, but the thing is, I'm going to take these things off board very, very quickly. I don't even know what these are ultimately going to accomplish, but it's not whatever it's currently doing. Tempest Flame Dancer is annoying because it does have cinders, but it has exactly 1 copy. So you're not even likely to get it. Fiery Cutlass is nothing to me. Sharpening Stone, Bars of Gold. Bars of Gold are money, but, like, the rest of it's useless. I've got enough shielding and slowing, especially, that I could definitely beat the Scout Trooper. Rogue Scrapper could Could give us scrap. Could give us junkyard repair bot. Could give us the med kit. Those have power, admittedly, but like I like experience so much. It's really, really hard to justify going for the non-experience heavy option for me. Especially before I fill out my entire board. And then even more especially afterwards. Getting like an ATM instead of Seashell and Succulents would be nice. The additional multicast on Uwashi Wildy. Upgrade your leftmost bronze tier. I'll hit the marbles with that. Now we've got silver marbles and silver matchbox. I mean, you gotta go to the mountain pass and take the fight so that you can fight the same guy again. For another 6 gold and 3 experience? Are you gonna give me the bolus? You gonna upgrade the bolus? Funnily enough, weak point detector. When you slow, charges 2 seconds. Every 6 seconds, give your weapons plus 6 damage for the fight. Marbles activate so quickly that weak point detector is actually really good damage scaling. We didn't get it. We got the laser pistol. Armon says it's weird seeing you live. I mostly watch your YouTube. Oh, come on in. And also, thank you very much to Key Lime Lemon Pie for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Much appreciated. Enjoy your emotes in chat to each of you who got it. JJ lost crates. That's... No. It's not the ability to level up before the next fight. Oops. Made a mistake there. You and I both, buddy.
Do see these tusks, right?
They've got weights for the scaling of their damage and healing, and they've got a lot of healing on that board. I wouldn't be surprised to see... Yeah, them manage to stave off my burn very effectively, which they're currently doing. The weights is increasing the damage of the Dwalian longbow past the degree that I can really deal with. Our burn is starting to get through their shield and starting to remove stuff, but as soon as the longbows go off one more time, I'm dead. Yeah. This is why I need actual shielding on my board. I want the ATM. Give it to me. Let me have it. Argentus teaching silver tier skills. You have exactly 1 weapon. Your shield items gain additional shield. +1 income for each property you have, including stash. I mean, right now that's only 1 income, but like, it's not hard for me to just pick up properties that I care about keeping in my inventory. Ooh. Hardened shield. When your enemy uses a weapon, your shield items gain 5 shield for the fight. There's sharp corners. When you shield, your weapons gain 3 damage for the fight. I'm going to take the one that triggers off of my own shield. You look very different. In my head, your voice makes you look like Total Biscuit. Yeah, that's not me. That's a very common kind of thing for me to hear, though. It's the face may not betray, you know, what my voice actually sounds like, but the camera hides the fact that I am extremely tall, and that's where the whole depth of it's coming from. Midsworth, small and large items for sale, lost crate. I'm gonna hit up Midsworth.
All things in moderation. In life and business.
Piggy bank, crystal bonsai. Yo.
Happy to exploit you. I mean help you.
Yo, when using an adjacent item, charge this 2 seconds. You can't say extremely tall and not tell us how tall. 10. I'm 10 tall. Truffles, when you sell this, your leftmost item gains value equal to it. It could give 8 shield to the fixer-upper for only 2 gold. Apparently this game comes out on mobile this year. I'll have no life if it does. You and I both. I'm looking forward to it. Something's got to knock my hours of Slice and Dice and Balatro down. Sylvia. I was going to ask if you would upgrade any of my perfect silver tiers here, and you did. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Jewelry activates every 3 seconds. I'm 6'1" and I'm the shortest of my brothers. Damn. Tall stock. Look. Just because suspense will make it less, less... I'm not 7 foot. I'm 6'4". I'm normal tall. I'm like threatened by some doorways, but not all of them. You know? That kind of thing. Is there also a merchant for gold items? And there are also, are there diamond only items? Yes and yes. Also more shield for weapon scaling. Yeah, true. I like jewelry. It ultimately comes down to whether or not I think I'm gonna roll. And I'm not. Business card, when you visit a merchant, this gains 1 value. For every 5 merchants you visit, upgrade this. I love the business card. Being able to buy all of those and feeling pretty happy about the purchases is good. Hydro Dude activates off of our item activations, which does scare me a little. But I actually think we scale our damage fast enough to win. Kilam asks, for future reference, when do you stream? I think the schedule for when I stream is currently listed below the stream. But if not, it is today and 2 days ago at the same time as I started. So I've been live for 4.5 hours today. And I go live at that time on this day every week, as well as 2 days before that. It's always hard for me to say when I stream, because I always want to say it in... Oh my god. Slow targets. When you slow, your items gain 2% crit chance for the fight. Marble slows 2 items at the same time. Ridiculous. What was I halfway through saying there? Because when I stream is different, and the day is different depending on the time zone. So in my time zone, I stream at Wednesday and Friday, 9 a.m. AEDT. In the American time zone, I stream Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. something? 4 p.m. something? And then in GMT, it's like 10 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday. I never know what to say when I'm trying to summarize it. It's annoying.
Ready when you are.
10% max HP, 124 is nothing to turn one's nose up at. Depends on where in the US we have so many time zones here. Yeah, exactly. US has 3 time zones, right? I think Australia has 3 as well. We are the size of the continental landmass of America. Midnight GMT, yeah. I do feel sad for my friends in the EU. US has 4? Oh, right, yeah, because of Hawaii. Hawaii's a 5th. Oh. And Alaska. Okay. I'm going to take my health. Speaking of taking health, eating contest's right there. It's good to have you, Yar. Barkun's there, but small and medium items at a economic seminar will take the gumball machine and the piggy bank. Oh, they're both going to try and drain money from me, and they have nothing they can drain from me right now. Oof. They'll have more when we roll over the day. To make things even more fun, Arizona is in the Mountain Time Zone, but does not observe daylight savings. Yeah, things like that are really, really frustrating to try and navigate when trying to communicate time zones across countries, or rather, you know, schedules across time zones. Is card on Piggy not really good? What do you mean? Card on Piggy good. Piggy use card. Gotta go play the Bazaar. That makes sense. Enjoy, Vance. Oh, yeah, this is the business card. It doesn't give plus value to the item left to it. It's the wrong card for piggy bank interaction. Grandmaster sells skill upgrades. I think you have to sell me the upgrade for sharp corners. You don't have a choice, right? You can't give... You're not going to give me slow targets upgrade. Okay, you're going to try, but I can't afford it. How do you like the new patch? It's strange. I gotta be honest, this is strange. I feel like a lot of builds are currently being suppressed by the relatively easy access to infinites in Pig, and also the relatively easy access to infinitely scaling shielding. I don't like keeping that gumball machine around. Yeah, it might turn out to be a mistake. I just really like gumballs. But I really like gumballs a lot of the time because of the crit chance they provide. And with slow targets, they're not providing that. Infinitely scaling and shielding has always been a problem, kinda. Yeah, but it's getting a lot. It's getting a lot. There's a lot of it. It feels like past, like, day 8, most of the enemies that I run into have a some sort of infinite triggers on board. I mean, Sabretooth with Diamond Fang would be the absolute best outcome here. I would run first Aiden if I got them, and I would love the money from crypto, please. The ease of making an item charge itself for its entire cooldown is definitely widespread, yeah. Shielded Bushel, Heavy Proboscis, the marbles matchbox next to one another kind of thing. Billion Dozer. Upgrade silver. That's absolutely going on the marbles. Marbles is our crit chance scaling as well. As much as I do care about Yo-Yo's speed, because it's my damage right now, I'm going to need more shield triggers before I really care about Yo-Yo speed. Okay. Before we move forward a space, just so the gumball machine doesn't spend my money, I'm going to sell it. This is because I want to go to Curio.
Recycle. Relax.
I'll take the salamander pop if you'll sell it to me and give you leftmost item plus 3 burn.
Now that's a bargain.
We roll. Plus 3 burn matters a lot. 1% cooldown reduction probably doesn't matter as much as getting rocket boots so that I can increase haste triggers on board. That said, I obviously don't have the haste triggers on board yet, but I will. I will. Bakun, I'm sorry, I don't have the money for you. I've got to go to the docks and work. For a shield item. And it's a shield item all field. Shield item? More like field item. Because it's going on board. Additional shield trigger rather than succulent. Activate slower. I'll keep succulents.
Are you sure?
Jonka's mad about that.
Huge?
That's fair. Oh. I'm you, but in italics. My marbles and matchbox are much more upgraded than theirs, which is really what's giving me the advantage in this fight. Then there's Fort, the item that goes infinite while stopping your enemies from going infinite. Fort is incredible. I would love to get it. Gimme Fort. JJ, Jules Cafe, and Scrap Salvage. We hit up JJ.
And sometimes I sell stuff. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
No reason not to take the Iwashi upgrade there. Succulents is like the first item I'm going to remove this field. From this field, sorry. I'm not going to upgrade it. Almost. You almost got me. 150 max HP still matters to me at this point. Is that true? Yes. I really, really wish I was fast enough to go for Infernal. Honestly, Pepper Spray might be better than Succulents already. I mean, in that case, Seashell definitely is. I can't take Infernal, unfortunately. I do really well, but I can only slow their small items, and you will hit me with the big flame sword too many times for me to be comfortable with. Foreman doesn't really have that many items they care about. There's a world where I could get Crane and then try and use some adjacencies to make Crane go off fast enough, but it'll be really hard for that to parallel the power of an infinite instead. Zookeeper has Salamander Pop, which is more burn for the matchbox, but it's not guaranteed to get it. I wish I could kill Infernal. I'm just not fast enough to do it. Is that true? I think it is. Alright, Supap. Give me the salamander. Please. Pretty please? If I could slow his greatsword, I can't remember what it's called even. But if I could slow it, everything would be great. Leeches. When you poison, this gains 10 damage to the fight. Not relevant to us. Heal and regeneration skills. Teaches weapon skills. We'll go for Orlan's gold tier skills.
We Sphinxians must work together.
Minimalist. If you have no weapons, your item's cooldown is reduced by 10%. Unfortunately, I do. Frozen Shot. When you use your slowest weapon, freeze a smaller item. Oh. Housewarming gifts. When you buy a property, get a spare change and a chocolat. I will roll. And then we're going to take Building Crescendo. We now have crit shots.
All wisdom has power, but not all power has...
Building Crescendo. When you use an item, your items gain 10% crit chance for the fight. Your items start with 50% less crit chance, but because of this kind of nonsense, they're going to very quickly get to 100% crit chance for all of my items. I'm going to go to the docks and I'm going to go for a shield item. Give me oven mitts. Let me actually run the oven mitts build. Apropos chapeau. Every 5 seconds, shield 25 and adjacent weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. This doesn't feel like it turns up early enough. Like it feels like it's so rare because it has no tags and it's medium. It feels like this turns up so uncommonly that it's almost impossible to use. I'm certain you can. Mountain Pass fight. No, Mountain Pass enemy. Sorry, Mountain Pass item, rather. But I wanted it to be risky. Yeah, nothing needs to change about this board yet. We've got the appropriate upgrades that we wanted. I mean, like, sure, I could ask for more upgrades, but realistically, I've got a lot. I've been absolutely given. That's a bronze brick buddy? I think I can outkill you. Apropos chapeau is so bad now. Why'd they change it? Also, it's bugged to have twice the cost of other medium items. Yeah, I've seen some of those bugs where they have twice cost. Run Reset Run asks, I'm not crazy, right? There's some kind of infinite with yo-yo, duct tape, and bushel, right? No. So... Duct tape, unfortunately, has a 6-second cooldown, but it only charges 1 second when you use an adjacent item. So you need something else going infinite next to it to actually get the duct tape to even trigger at a reasonable speed. Duct tape used to say... This actually might be what you're thinking about. Duct tape used to say, when you use an adjacent item, shield. Now it says when you use an adjacent item, give this 1 second of charge. After 6 seconds, shield. Because it no longer happens on adjacent item usage, it no longer triggers bushel in return, because bushel, when you shield, charge it. Shielded bushel is an infinite by itself. Yes, it is. That went pretty well. Nightshade sells poison items and poison enchanted items because there's very few poison items for this guy. Are there any default poison items for the Pygmalion? Thing is, I'd have to go there and spend a bunch of money to re-roll in order to see a shop that probably has nothing for me. Like, it literally can give me poison enchanted version of anything in Pig's set. Including things that I have, but also including things that I don't. I think it's much easier for me to just go to the docks and work here. Because there are more shield items that I care about in general. Duct tape. Every 6 seconds, shield 10, and slow an item for 2 seconds. When you use an adjacent item, charge this. Admittedly, I do use my adjacent items a lot, so I can field it. Like, for instance, this will trigger faster than Seashell. Seashell triggers at 5-second speed. This triggers at 6-second speed. But Jewelry and Matchbox are both on side of Duct Tape. Middle sells medium items, and there's 2 that I'm pretty desperate for. I would take ATM. I would love...
I want what's right for you.
Bushel, when you shield, charge this 1 second. If I'm honest, I want that. I do want that. I picked up Defense Grid for it, but I don't want it at bronze. Take it back at bronze. I don't have the ability to upgrade that forever. Have you seen Toxic Lemonade Stand? Yeah. When you sell a small item, give your leftmost poison item +1 poison. Insane. T-Set! When you use a non-weapon item, permanently gain 2 max health. If I'm honest, I think T-Set here would be insanely good for us. Our infinite just goes off and gives us HP in fights. Legitimately, I think that's actually the play.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Yeah. There's more shield available here, including Rogue. When you shield, your shield items gain +1 shield for the fight. But realistically, we are going to want completely different setups. It's bandages, off fields. And jewelry. Cool. To go for each weapon, silver tier item, silver tier loot item. I want to take the silver tier item, just looking for... we'll get rid of leeches. Just looking for the... I can absolutely take out Radiant Corsair. What were we looking for? ATM, right? Double whammy could be good after a couple of fights with T-Set. Did I instantly sell it? Did I already do that?
We have no white flag. I burned it.
Anchor. Deal damage equal to 20% of your enemy's max HP. When you use an adjacent item, this gains 2 seconds of haste. Okay, yeah, maybe double whammy works, makes its way back onto the board at some point. Maybe. I'll give it the opportunity. Anchor's irrelevant, though. I do want max HP, but I'm getting it from T-Set. I've got to look for items.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
No. No, those don't count as items is the thing.
Maybe if I got better goods.
That store was conspicuously empty. What can I do with crit? Like... Marbles can't take crit. If it was burning, it would burn for 2 every marbles activation. I could get lifesteal to the yo-yo. Which admittedly, considering I've got shield for the scaling of the yo-yo's damage, does make a lot of sense for this build. Fiery would double the burn coming out of the matchbox, which... Obsidian double whammy. Unfortunately, the double whammy's damage is not significant enough compared to its cooldown for me to really want to invest on that. I'd just get killed between its swings. I actually think just doubling the impact of the matchbox is going to be so much more powerful than alternative options here. Curio, but you're up against Zerf and Safari.
The beasties are your teachers.
What is infinity? You have 12 reserves. I'm just gonna click rigged. I'm just gonna click rigged. Just clicking rigged.
You can use that.
Rigged. At the start of each fight, haste 3 items for 3 seconds. When my first item goes off, no matter what it is, it triggers Matchbox, which then triggers Marbles, which then triggers Yo-Yo, and they start passing it back and forth. The faster I get that first trigger to go off, the infinitely better. Rigged is incredible. Rigged is an insane hit here for us.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Ooh, okay. They've got a Proboscis. Proboscis, rather. They've increased its damage. They've lowered the cooldown of all of the aquatic items on the left-hand side of it. And then they burn to death.
Does not defeat me.
And we're getting max HP while that's all happening. Yum. Middle you sell medium items. I don't know which to, but there are items I would take off field to see a...
Moving up in the world.
Not those. Alright, whatever. Just betray me. Just kick me in the face, why don't you? How dare you? How dare you do this to me?
You might try JJ's shop.
Modeled ship or ATM would have been incredible hits there for us. You sell hell on regeneration items. You know what? I'm not going to go for the other two. I so rarely get to go to your store, and you look so damn cool.
Look, it's okay to have a crush on me. I love everyone.
Good. I'm glad it's okay, because I absolutely do. T-set with the upgrade.
Nothing a tattoo won't cover.
Restorative Silk and Vineyard, irrelevant. I'm taking my T-set upgrade. Now I get full max HP when I use a non-weapon item. Cosmic Rock for the possible cooldown reduction is the only one of these on field that makes a difference. Except for golden experience. And I guess I do still need the gold. Whoops. Alright, Bouncertron. How do you stall fights while going infinite to get max HP? Yeah. Difficult. Especially because the fiery matchbox is a significant part of my infinite. If I take that off field, I'm no longer really doing it. Marbles, when you use an adjacent item, charges 3 seconds. Yo-Yo, when you use an adjacent item, charges 2 seconds. They're not really going to do it by themselves. Fortis teaches shield skills to Skari, skills unique to Pygmalion. I'm gonna go for shield skills. Do I really need to care about shield skills? This is surely just it's just based around the fiery matchbox. Like, Fixer Upper and Duct Tape are bad parts of this build. Training Dummy could work. Training Dummy was disabled, unfortunately, in the last patch.
Pygmalion. Staying out of trouble, I hope.
Weapons have 15% crit chance, 35 additional max HP for each non-weapon, 100 max HP for each weapon. Yeah. When you use a property, adjacent items gain 10% crit chance for the fight. That's not awful. Your weapons have additional damage equal to your income, and staying power when you use a tool, heal 5. The thing is, I already get my crit chance very quickly from slowed targets and building crescendo. Literally, I don't need more crit chance at all. I guess I'm taking my weapons have additional damage equal to my income. What a sad pickup.
Skills.
What a sad, sad pickup.
You have
Nufu, do you want to fix it?
let me train.
She'll for 20% of your max HP at the start of the fight. You know what? I'll take it.
You are ready. You will return.
Andy! Small items.
Mine is highly concentrated.
I do want to get rid of double whammy. I don't think I've got enough max HP to really make it worth its while. Piggy bank. When you sell this, you get spare change equal to its value at the start of the hour. Spend 2 gold and get 1 value. And there's also a rewards card so that I can upgrade the value of the piggy bank. And admittedly, I do need something to invest my money into and then take it out of.
I think that suits you beautifully.
The business card upgrade. It's already going to upgrade after I visit 3 more merchants, so it only gets 3 additional value compared to what it otherwise would have. Which doesn't even really pay for the difference. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't need that. What I need is my enemy to scale their shielding and healing a lot so that I can rumble.
Boring. My dreams are too.
I need a sparring partner. Would you like to be my sparring partner? That's a heavy vineyard. Oh, and you've got a proboscis. Oops.
I could see you going places.
Okay, well, I thought you might have been able to stand up for a little bit longer than that. You have to go at least 4 rounds or they don't pay you. Andy, the fact that small items are the most important thing in my build at the moment does mean we're going to become very familiar with one another. Good lord. Over the course of the rest of the days. I take Signet Ring. Start of each hour, gain 20 max HP. Bye-bye double whammy. You also have 2 income. 2 additional income, rather. And that's 2 additional damage for the yo-yo, so, you know. Doesn't matter at all. Alia, you sell weapons. You can resist the allure of the portal. What a frightening superpower. It doesn't work 100% of the time, unfortunately. The portal claims its tax. I'm gonna take regen just to get past that, and you know what? I legitimately believe. Do I? Because I'm going to get to crit, and I'm going to get, like, damage scaling. The yo-yo will eventually, like, kill the Revenant. That's what I'm saying here, right? That I can... no, I'm not doing it. Big cow dowse. If anything, you'd take Yo-Yo off the field. Yeah, but I feel like Yo-Yo doesn't really make a difference to how quickly I kill the enemy that much. Eh, 900 damage. Okay, it definitely made a difference. Go to your loot item, go to your item. Go to your item. ATM. It came back to me. I feel the ATM instead of T-set in enemy fights.
Nothing
Middle sells medium items.
all about moderation.
There's no way you're gonna just, like, give me the model ship, right? Caltrops, when your enemy uses an item, deal 1 damage. It's a unique trigger to have access to. My ATM, you don't have reinforced steel or anything. It's another shield trigger for the sake of sharp corners, and another Uwashiwali trigger. And also it triggers faster for the sake of continuing the infinites. Caltrops is like the anti-infinite item, but is that maybe something I want right now? I've got the money for it. I just don't have enough damage scaling for it.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
All right. I'm going to cash in at Bachman.
I mean, welcome to my business.
So Piggy Bank now sells for 9. I don't care about flail weights or pawn shop though. Yikes. Billboard, Grindstone, and Masterpiece. Well, I'm going to give up on getting haste off of the rocket boots.
Don't you have anything smaller? Oh, look. It's so tiny.
I'm going to lose one of the possible pickups from Piggy Bank here because I don't want to lose Signet or the business card.
This is a gift at any price.
And then all of these small items are selling for +1 to this guy, so
Baby birds that nested in my mother.
I'll sell all of them early. Could have taken Billboard to try and get the same upgrades, but
Oh, okay.
it's not really that good.
Maybe next time?
I sold you a bunch of stuff. Why do they act dejected after you sell them a bunch of stuff? Even stuff they want. How dare you?
You do see these tusks, right?
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Next
You don't
time,
respect
boys,
Masterpiece?
Less blunder.
When I feel
More
like
blunder.
you're right, I should have taken it. I do like the ones that just passively gain money over time. It's just I was also, I guess, reeling from having a full inventory. What an odd day 9 board. Sean Plot wasn't even playing. Oh, upgrade your leftmost item. That's absolutely got to be the matchbox.
That's quality.
What's Masterpiece do? Gains... It's 1 value per hour? I thought it was 2 at its base level. I'm giving it more credit.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Middle, I'll hold the globe for 300 max HP at the start of each day.
If
That's
it's
not
right,
bad.
Bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Oh, okay, it's the gold tier the Masterpiece that gets that additional value. Anyway, I'll take it.
Offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Prospero.
I see the gold gleam.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
I can work with that.
Ya bugger. Alright, Land Scraper. Every 8 seconds, shield equal to this item's value. When you use another item, charge this 3 seconds. At the start of each hour, this gains 3 value. Fiery Matchbox, Marbles, Yo-Yo, all of those are triggering the Landscraper. Landscraper is triggering its shield. That shield is giving additional damage to the Yo-Yo. Any questions?
A wise investment, Mr. Pygmalion.
I could invest so much more in the Masterpiece if I really wanted to. I just have to sell my business card to get it. I don't want to sell my business card to get it. Oh, I have a question. Me, Junkmaster, what is it? How's your day? It's pretty good, thanks. How's yours? Lord of the Wastes, Trash Titan with Juggler is definitely the best hit here, but Lord of the Wastes has so much experience and gold. And also has the Genie Lamp. I could get some HP out of that.
To be a dervish is to be free. Join us.
Foreboding wins. When any player uses an item, all items gain 2% crit chance for the rest of the fight. The fact that I have slowed targets and building crescendo means I'm already going to have crit chance. Right? I'm already going to have 100% crit chance to all of my items on board very, very quickly. This only gives me the opportunity to give that to my enemies. Actual garbage here. It's actually significantly worse than not even having it in the first place. Quixel, small and medium items. There are ones I care about. I don't think I want 5 income from the ATM right now. Maybe. No, I need to save my money so I can buy important things. Like marbles!
Okay, now sell me something. Something huge!
Adira, you do diamond tier skills, don't you? Why don't you give me the,
At last.
shield bash? Do you want to charge my yo-yo for me, enemies? Shield Bash is actually surprisingly not good right now, but it would give me the ability to field pretty much any weapon. Like, literally, I could just have every part of my build go off, and I could replace Yo-Yo and T-Set with any weapon, and it'll trigger. I'm gonna take Shield Bash, but it's not because of the Yo-Yo. It's because of what I could put there instead. I feel really bad about selling Double Whammy now. Shield Bash is great. Spiked Shield, easy upgrade now. Spiked Shield, Shield Bash is an incredibly strong build. I know a lot about it, specifically from about 4 hours ago. Yo-Yo's already on the internal cooldown? Yeah. The Shield Bash is for replacing Yo-Yo with a different weapon, because Yo-Yo's not needed for this infinite at this point. It's just the way that I carry damage to the enemy with my sharp corners. That's the only purpose it's serving at the moment.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Kevy Kev? Ooh, they've got building crescendo. No, that's not building crescendo. That's honed arsenal. Whoops. Marbles with the proboscis. Sick. I wanted to run that build a lot because Marble slows 2 items immediately, so proboscis can trigger twice off of it.
That was impressive.
Tiny Cutlass is a great way to carry damage. Oh yeah, because it doubles its crit damage. Legitimately better. If I'm honest, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, oh, I didn't get the octopus. Sad. Gold tier item, gold tier loot item, gold tier loot item this time. Oh my god. 4 additional burn for the Fiery Matchbox, noting the Fiery Matchbox doubles all burn that it has. Cobweb, you sell slow items.
Each moment is a jewel, multifaceted, glittering.
Heavy model ship. When using adjacent item, charges 1 second. Slow an item for a second.
Linger in your moments. Lie languid in the river of time.
Heavy robe is not relevant. Yes, I could get more shielding out of it, but it could scale up my shielding, which is to say, but there's many better ways to scale our shielding rather than something that is a 6-second trigger to shield a tiny amount. Kina sells non-weapon items. Do you care to upgrade my model ship?
Make deals, not war.
I'll take ATM just in case I end up with reinforced steel. And also because it's at the right price that I don't care about the cost of it that much. Flamberg now is silly strong pick. So Flamberge does 200 damage with quad crit damage. So I would replace T-Set and Tiny Cutlass with it. It would cool down very, very quickly because of the shield bash. It would get full crit very, very quickly because of building crescendo and slowed targets. It crits for 4 times, so it does 800. It's certainly okay. And it would get the... Yeah, because if I took those 2 off, it actually gets the additional damage as well. Okay, yeah, no, it'd be really good. I'm actually going to say it'd be really good. Frost Street Champion is not my favorite here. $920? Oh, yeah, it also grabs the additional damage from Strong Arm. So it gets 30 from that, and then it quads that up to 120, so it gets 920 for a single hit. Come on, Trash Titan, just one time. One time this stream, give me Juggler. When you use a small item, charge a large item for 1 second. So this infinite just triggers the Landscraper faster.
It's all about motivation. You gotta
Hemlock.
know what you're fighting for.
Juggler is great, but Frost Giant allows for level up today. No, I still level up today. Right? One experience. Yeah, I'll level up right before I get into the fight. I'm just gonna give the Tiny Cutlass lifesteal for fun. Upgrade your leftmost item. I'm gonna make sure the Cutlass doesn't get like an insane upgrade or anything like that. Tiny Cutlass is... Yeah, it just gets 24 more damage. That's not relevant. It's 100% the heavy model ship takes an upgrade here.
Moving up in the world.
Gotta go. My computer is acting weird. Bye. Catch you around, Vance. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty, Epton.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jamonians.
Weapons. Oh, fiery caltrops. I'm glad that I've got shielding. They've got augmented weaponry and lifting for additional damage on their field, but they've only got Regal Blade as actually a damage carrier. Caltrops is actually probably the strongest thing on that board. Yeah. Yeah, by far. Oh, Turbo Ganjo. That's cool too. I seldom see Ganjo in a late game build just because it's not fast enough. One more day. Pearl's Dig Site. Admittedly, I care more about experience than I care about a random item right now. Social Conduit. Item cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. I'm going to give that to the marbles. I could probably kill the Void Golem. But I'm not going to risk it. The scary. First you avoid the portal, now even the dig site. Yep. Ooh, absolutely. Dig site's great, don't get me wrong. What, a Radiant enchant? Only real issue with the Void Golem is it happens to void matches. If it voids matches, or if it voids if it voids Cutlass, I get them enough burn with the matches early enough that I'm fine. But also, if it destroys my shielding, in the process of giving them enough burn, I'll die. So if it destroys Heavy Mortal Ship or Landscraper, there's a real risk that I'll just die to the Caltrops. Keychain lets us use a property, but I don't care about it. Fortis, you teach shield skills. Do you want to actually, like... actually, Tascari.
Would have come here. I thank you.
Items gain 2 value at the start of the day. Property crit chance, property crit chance. Give me Hardened Steel, please. I'll take Industrialist. Reduce the cooldown of your properties by 10%. The Landscraper is going to go down to a 7.2 second trigger.
Than a decade in academia.
Syndicase. I'll take 2 additional burn on the matchstick, sure. Aerodrome. You can travel almost anywhere. Infinite rerolls. I'm not going to field Proboscis, even if I get it. Are there skills exclusive to the PvE? Oh, absolutely. And there's Zerthan's Safari, which allows you to get those skills from PvE outside of the PvE fights. No Prospero. It's a very rare store, but I don't actually want it. Actually? No, I do. I do. I replace this.
Small you are. Everyone can be strong.
Oh, do we put the double whammy back on board for fun? I don't think we do, because this has the crit damage. This has lifesteal and multicast. This has multicast as well. This has lifesteal and multicast, and it has double crit damage. Double whammy, 15% of your max health, so 1,500 per hit.
I eat chocolate bars for my pre-workout. Really gets me pumped.
Mm-hmm. So my big thing was I was wondering whether or not I should get Belt from this store. Literally just 50% more max HP for the final fight. But you know what? I will give this the chance to shine. Yeah, we're gonna wham them. First time chat from Please Play the Bazaar says, this streamer's really doing it for me. The only thing I know about you. Belt can't also go in this field. That doesn't happen. I need cycle. All right, Sea Hatch, are you ready?
My dreams are too
I'm just gonna be punching, and if you get hit, that's your own fault. How dare you try and destroy my items? That's just rude. Get whams. Twice at the same time. That's a double of it all. Oh, hang on. I gotta drop that so I can go. I can't just put these two in the thumbnail is the thing, right? You don't just, like, everyone's doing this. It's what do you do on top of your marbles and your matchbox. That's the real difference maker. Lamb Lemon Pie, thank you very much for gifting another 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Enjoy emotes in chat and welcome to the Republic, each of you. Thank you again, Keemlay. It's very, very generous of you. You wham him twice? Absolutely whamming him.
That money's not gonna earn itself.
Shield Bash is so good. Shield Bash is so good. I often wonder what it would be like if you could make your previous builds compete against one another. What would win in the Rhapsody Bazaar YouTube gauntlet? I had a build where it was similar to this, actually. This was after the patch, where I had Lion's Cane, and the Lion's Cane had 3,000 damage on it and also got to 100% crit really, really quickly. And I had Shield Bash, and it would just cause the enemy to take 6,000 damage incredibly commonly. I think that one beats this one, because I go off infinite and then it kills me before my double whammy goes off.
Yeah, most Jabalians will never know this feeling.
Hell yeah. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with the final run this run. Also, like, rigged. Absolutely rigged. Diamond Sniper Rifle with Shield Bash sounds nice. Oh my god, does it ever. Diamond Sniper Rifle can get up to stupid numbers because the Diamond Sniper Rifle has 10 times the damage of the base Sniper Rifle, or whatever the base damage of that Sniper Rifle happens to be at the time. So you can get it all the way up to, like, critting people in the face. Actually, one of my strongest builds was probably one of my earliest as well, which was a Vanessa that had a 1.25 second cooldown on a sniper rifle. This is back when cooldown reduction was so limited and available over everywhere in the game. And then that would just crit them in the face for 12,000 damage 1.5 seconds into the fight. That's pretty difficult to deal with. I'll take my next 3 chests and go onwards. It's been a good run.